talking. Oh no. No, it's that Goron. Lol, Jimu. Lol, Jimu. Check out my loach. At least these girls like me. Oh, they don't like me. They like Jimu. Now I can listen to Awakening title theme. So true.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, fine day I awaited you, good sir. The Star game created with you in mind, good sir. It's a special arena that costs 15 rupees a shot. It's me! He rips the mask off. Dare you try it? I'll do it. Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, you at the ready? Then away we go. Alright guys, so I'm doing a little post-commentary here. We messed this up a couple times. I'm going to speed this up and play a little music over it. This is the winning attempt. You don't get to see the losses. You'll see here that I went for a wacky little trick. Oh, and the girls are fawning over us, just like in real life, ladies and gentlemen. They call me the Swanky Adachi of the Let's Play community. Guys, when I was little, I wanted to be a Let's Player.
When I grow up, I want to be a Let's Player.
I was jealous. Because it seemed like so much fun. I screwed this up. We could have done this a little better. This is why it's post-commentary, though. Will propose to collab before he'd made anything? That's so funny. Hey, girls. Don't worry. We'll get the next one.
Jimmy, talk to me. Oh my god, no, doesn't even talk to me. Wrong, it's me he wants to talk to.
These are Misty's sisters. You can talk to them. First Let's Play I ever saw was by a guy named Chug of Conroy. It was Pokemon Fire Red. And it was like... It was like... I watched it and I felt like I had watched something that like... that I had wanted to exist all along, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. It was something that, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, I wanted this to exist. And then from there, I discovered a lot of people after that. Some small, some big. Fucked it up again. Hold on. Is that the last one? Jim? 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 What the... You did it. Oh, what a magnificent day this is. The debut of a superstar. Let huzzas and accolades ring forth. To the superstar I shall give this. 100 arrows? This was necessary. I actually think I did come across Slim way back in the day. I just like knew of him. But I definitely came across a few just by searching games for sure. No, I was hooked. I they had to take the computer away from me. I caught up to Chugga's Pokemon. I think he was up to episode 22, 24. I think he was around Cycling Road. Can somebody go fact check this? What episode was he doing Cycling Road? Was it 24? 24, 25? I can tell you like where, right around where it would have been. I caught up and I was like, I gotta wait now? I gotta wait a day? and then once I was caught up on that, I watched all his older stuff, which wasn't much at the time. At the time it seemed like a lot, and now I look at where he was and I was like, wow, he was still in his like heyday. And I caught up on that, and that's when I started looking for like other people. I watched some Nintendo Capri Sun. I watched, who else? I watched some like lesser known folks. I watched a lot of Big Dip on a Bus. Big Dip on a Bus, very formative personality for me. I know Sizz watches him, or watched him. Or watched something that he did. I don't know if you were a regular viewer, but I know you know of him. I watched a lot of his stuff. 21? Okay, I thought it was... Maybe 22 was the first one I watched live. Or new. Byroad Omega, I've watched that Let's Play like 2 or 3 times. I watched that one and his Ape Escape one a couple times. And his Coinless Mario Sunshine. And Coinless Galaxy. Those are crazy. Yeah, I watched all the Runaway Guys. Sometimes I'd watch like some guy doing like a one-off or something. Art pieces. Twilight Princess. Got sick from dinner and threw up that night? Dang. You know what sucks? Okay. Hold on. You guys like the city in the sky? Great chili cookout. I watch shoes. Bum ba da bum. Bum ba da bum. Yup ba da ba. Bum ba da ba. It's Bragg Joe. I guess that makes sense. Definitely got into it when it was more of a mainstream hobby. Well, not even mainstream, it was still underground. But, you know. Leon. Oh, I also watched Scottish Duck a lot. He did a Skies of Arcadia Let's Play. And I watched a lot of his other stuff too. I watched his Shenmue. He had a really funny moment in Skies of Arcadia where, if you recall from the playthrough, there's a really long... The final boss is like 3 big fights in a row, with like cutscenes in between. His game crashed at the beginning of the final phase. And the crash out was legendary. Tom 64? I don't know how that is. Back to... I don't know all of these guys. I don't know Tom. I don't know Scope. And I don't, like, know. I definitely heard of Carl. I don't think I watched Carl. Actually, have I heard of Carl because he, like, showed up at a stream or something? Doesn't that happen to someone? That's what it was. That's right. I think that's how I know of him. I don't think I actually really know him otherwise. I just remember him being spoken about. But I know those others. I know Cloud. I know of Cloud. I didn't watch Cloud. I know Ant Dude. I know Scottish Duck. I know Snack Attack 8. Why? There we go. I remember I watched this one guy who did, Legacy of Goku 2. I think he was from Something Awful. I believe it was Frank O'Matic. I still remember his name. I think that was all I watched of him. But that stuck with me. I think he's very OG. I watched Snowflake. I was... I don't want to get into that, actually. I was a bit in with the slow crew. Yeah, I think I found him through TSG. But he's part of how I stuck around. Zach Lego Maniac? No, but that's an awesome tag. Like the commercials. Why am I back in this room? This is not where we need to be. I think it was in the room we were just in. In the southern portion of the dungeon on the 3rd floor. What? I watched this one guy. I don't remember if I watched a lot of his stuff. GNR fan? I think it was. I don't know if that's the right acronym. Does GNR stand for anything? I hope that's the right acronym. Guns N' Roses. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Knows who? GNR fan or someone that we're talking about in chat? Oh, interesting. Small world. I know I watched his Pikmin stuff. But I might have watched other stuff by him. I specifically remember Pikmin though, because for his Pikmin 2 he had a co-commentator who I don't remember the name of, but they were definitely like buddies. He co-commentated other stuff with him. And I remember that being very entertaining. Co-com was always fun. I think a good co-com Let's Play is just very entertaining. That's funny. Trying to think who else. A lot of these other ones are like one-offs. Where does this go? Guys, I'm a little lost, I'm sorry. What else is new? Oh, actually, I think we can take a shortcut. I'm Deb, that's funny. Who else? I wonder if I'm still subbed to anyone that would be like... I'm gonna do a quick look. Very quick. I like this conversation. It's fun. I like this conversation we're having, okay? Oh god, it's so hard to look at subscriptions now. I don't count Vine Sauce as a Let's Player, but I did find Vine Sauce relatively early on. You were right? That's awesome. I didn't find him 2014 early, but I found him pretty early. I don't think it was, like, massive yet. Who do we got here? Something that I got from Scottish Duck is sometimes I say, a treasure chest. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm subbed to Brain Scratch comms, but I never really watched their stuff. I subbed to them out of, like, people were talking about them, but I never ended up really watching their stuff. But I'm still subbed to them. That was the first time you met? That's funny. I'm not seeing anybody that looks like a Let's Player. Are you for real? Damn, I'm subbed to a lot of people on YouTube. I don't even know who half of these people are. Excuse me. Oh, I mean, I watched a lot of Maryland. I watched a lot of his stuff. I actually... This is gonna sound crazy. I think I watched more of Maryland's Minecraft stuff than I watched his Pokemon stuff. I found them therapeutic. It was a good podcast thing to turn on. Did any of you guys... Oh, here's a good one. Did any of you guys watch Delicious Cinnamon? You met Maryland and didn't realize it? That's crazy. Delicious Cinnamon, funny channel. They were the guys who discovered and made popular... have you guys ever seen... it's like a badly translated ROM of Pokemon Crystal that famously became known as Vietnamese Crystal. They were the ones who, like, discovered that and, like, put it on the scene, and it was really funny. And they had some fun content after that. But that was, like, their claim to fame. I've been thinking about rewatching that. Because it was a funny playthrough. It was, like, novel at the time. You couldn't really do that today. I think. If somebody put out a video today that was like, here's Pokemon, but it's badly translated, everybody would be like, okay, cool. But back then, pretty funny. That's it. That's. I don't have as many as I thought. I said them all, I think. Isn't that kind of what that Paper Mario thing is? Oh, I know the one. Yes. That's a little different because I think that one... That has a novelty to it. Because that is a game put through Google Translate multiple times. Vietnamese Crystal was an honest attempt at translation. From... I think... Japanese to Vietnamese to English. Or like, I don't know, it passed through a lot of hands. It's the same kind of humor, but genuine, because it came from like a person just like badly translating something. From what I understand, I don't know. It was funny at the time though. I think the novelty of that doesn't really exist anymore. For example, the Cinnabar Volcano Burger was called Volcano Bake Meat. And that was funny. I didn't watch a lot of Recipe because when I was younger, I thought they were so mean. And I felt bad watching them. Okay, there is a shortcut we can take to get up here. Speaking of like old stuff that just wouldn't be funny anymore, I watched a video yesterday that I thought would be a lot more interesting. Yeah, potion was called Drug, which in 2010 was hilarious. Potion was called Drug. 2010, comedy gold. It was a funny playthrough. They were awful at the game. It was funny though. It was novel. It felt like you know how Twitch plays Pokemon was like a big thing. It wasn't on that level, obviously, but it felt like something big was happening. It felt like new waters were being tread. So I think it's out here. Oh god, we're back here. Jeff. Are you kidding? This game ruined Jeff Keighley forever. And that's so fine. Sacrifices must be made in the name of comedy. That's what they don't tell you at clown school. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Recipe. I know Big Dip on a Bus did. I remember him talking about them all the time, and that made me kind of like loosen up a little on them. I was like, I mean, if people can have good fun in it, then maybe it is funny. But I still didn't watch them that often. There were some good ones, though. And they are funny guys. Make no mistake. Supposedly it's out here. The thread describes it as a V shape. There are pea hats forming a V shape. And I don't see that out on the third floor. A what shape? Hold on. Linda doesn't know either. What? A what shape? Sorry, I don't interact with canceled letters. Dang. Fucked up. Pea hats are in that other room. I mean, the strange thing is, though... Are they talking about over here? This is a bad guide, if so. Do they mean the southern part of this room? This is a southern portion of the dungeon on the third floor. There are a ton of pea hats forming a V shape. Oh, hold on. Well, it's not quite a V, but it'll have to do. Something else with Vinny. I was already watching his stuff and enjoying it, obviously. And then, much like Scottish Doug, he announced he was doing a Skies of Arcadia stream, and I was like, my goat. Now he is family. And I ended up not even like watching much of it, but I know I wanted to. Just because like watching a whole stream back then just wasn't a thing I did. Oh, Jim. But I did watch the first session, and a core memory, a core memory I have of watching that stream is in the opening sequence. Ica shows up, and I remember Vinny going, "There she is, guys," and I was like, "Yes!" As though there was some history. He was like pumped to see her, because I think it was a restream. Like, I think it was one of the first things he ever streamed, and this was almost like a let's do it again, like a little celebration or whatever. So I had gathered that like she must have been like a big part of the old stream, or just that she's his favorite, and I was like, hell yeah. Alright, now I think we can leave here. Because we got the one in the room with the keys. Good. That'd be awesome. This might be the year they do something with it. Cold. You can't warp out of a dungeon? Where's my Uku? Oh, not here because we cleared it. This sucks. Legend of Flopsa. Oh, speaking of things that aren't funny anymore, I watched a video that I thought that was going to be way more interesting. But it really just kind of was 11 minutes of stating the obvious. But it really caught my eye and I wanted to watch it. It was called... Oh, let me get the name. The name, like, grabbed me and I was like, oh yes, I have to watch this. Just cause... it was called Why Epic Mealtime Eventually Failed. And I was like, I gotta watch this. It really just stated the obvious. The format got bland and stale, and there was trouble with money, and there was drama. There, I summarized the video for you. But I thought it was going to be more interesting. But did you guys ever watch Epic Mealtime? I watched it for like a week. Izzy, that doesn't surprise me at all. I watched it for a time. I was probably right in that age bracket where I was the target audience. It's so funny how like dated that content is. Do people still think bacon is funny? We should bring bacon back, guys. Let's bring back bacon. Epic bacon. Bacon Facts Daily Calendar? That's so... Leia Epic. I did used to like how Harley would say Jack Daniels. I did used to like how he would say that. But yeah, Epic Mealtime, everybody. I had to watch that video. I've been big into watching YouTube videos lately. My Watch Later playlist is really big right now. I watched a video yesterday called TN's Forever Goodbye Analysis. Been sitting in there for a while. I finally got around to watching it. It was an analysis of TN saying It was literally someone made a video analyzing TN saying, "Bye guys, I'll probably never see you again." And you know what? Pretty good watch. Better than the epic mealtime video. It was very introspective. It was a little sobering. Oh yeah, I've had it in my watch later for like a month or two now. And I was finally, yesterday I was like, I need a short video. There we go. That's the one. I recommend it. It's like 7 minutes. Analyzing one manga panel about Tien saying goodbye. In a very extra way. The thesis of the video is what was up with the way Tien said goodbye? Who says that? But the conclusion was like, it was sobering. It was pretty real. I think we could all relate to it. Okay. Oh. You suck. I also watched a couple of ecchi videos. I linked them on Discord. I did a video about chain fishing in Gen 6, which I thought was really interesting. And he also did a really recent video about arbitrary code execution in Gen 4. Which I also thought was interesting. Arbitrary code is crazy. I like that guy's videos. I like his format. He just makes a good video. Makes a good, simple video. Yeah, he did a video explaining how you can make Gen 4 fast in-game without any hacking. Asterisk. Without any hacking, you can make Gen 4 faster. You just have to have arbitrary code execution. But it's all there in the game. You can do it. Started doing that Mario World stuff. Like SMW slop. I don't know where to go next. Like Mario Maker slop. Well, if you were thinking of doing a Dang It Ron Paul reference, I already did that. It's already all taken, Will. All of it's taken. Kakariko Gorge. Kakariko Jarouge. Use that time to say nothing. There's nothing hits quite like a good YouTube essay, though. A good YouTube video essay can change your life. Or at least rewire your brain chemistry. Hey, Lindsay Ellis? I can't say I have. I don't really follow her stuff. I actually didn't know she was still making stuff. Guys, I've been thinking about getting hearing aids. I think it's about time. I'm gonna need them eventually either way. Eventually is lying to myself. I kind of just do need them. But it's something I haven't, like, worked out yet. Oh, dear. But I have an appointment coming up to talk about it. I had a conversation with my dad the other day where he said, I only knew after the fact what he had said because I pieced it together. I heard him say, "It looks like thunder," and I was like, "Yeah, it could be," because I thought it felt like it was like bad weather. He said it feels like Sunday. Yesterday. So when I said it could be, he was like, "What do you mean it could be?" It's stuff like that, though. Who knows? Gotcha. What else? What else do we have? Something I can get my job to pay for? Probably not. I mean, maybe my insurance, which is technically through my job. I think I am covered. I think we already had that conversation. I should be able to get something. But I think the annoying part will be like... there's like a billion different kinds. And I'm gonna have to like try them out. To like Goldilocks it, you know? Sacred Grove. I think I got that. I could try it. But yeah, I'm gonna do it soon. I have an appointment lined up for it. I've kind of just been like lying to myself about it for long enough. So I'm gonna do something about it. And also because I read that untreated hearing loss is one of the leading causes of dementia, and I don't want that. That's not a fun thing. But I couldn't tell you, I could really truly not tell you if I think that this is like a recent development or if it's been like something I've just had my whole life and never really noticed. But the furthest back I can think of was a really long time ago, actually. In high school, I took a hearing test and I couldn't hear some of the beeps. But it was only a couple, so I didn't really think much of it. And then I didn't think about it for a couple years. I thought people were just mumbling a lot. Because I had to ask people to repeat themselves a lot. But then one day I realized, oh no, I'm kind of asking everybody to do this. That must be a me problem. I used to think it was just my family. Because I wouldn't have trouble at like work or school or something. But I think a lot of people had this experience. Because I've read that a lot of people have had this exact experience. When COVID hit and everybody had masks on, I had no idea what people were saying. Because I couldn't read their lips. And then I realized how much I was relying on actually like seeing someone face to face. That's when it really hit me. And then I took a test a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago now, where my doctor said, like, you have hearing loss. Go into this booth and take this test. And I did, and it was humiliating. And I didn't really want to, like, accept it. But I think it's been getting a little worse lately. I'm just trying to take action. LASIK? Yeah, I don't know too much about it, to be totally honest. I know I had a cousin who wanted to do it. I don't think they ended up doing it, because she had glasses last time I saw her. I don't know if that necessarily, like, removes the need for glasses entirely. Maybe they were reading glasses, I don't know. I don't think she ended up doing it. I could be wrong. But I'm not super well versed in it. Yeah, luckily, eyesight I noticed at a young age. I noticed, I think in the 3rd grade. I was like, man, the teacher really writes on the chalkboard really lightly with this chalk. I gotta, like, squint to read it. I was like, use a little more, like, force, like, push down when you're writing. Like, I thought she was just, like, lightly writing on the board. And then I would get a lot of headaches. Which my mom eventually, like, told me to get my eyes checked, or, like, made me do it, because she figured that's what was happening. And I got glasses, and this was truly a magical feeling. If you're not someone with bad vision, I don't know how to describe this feeling. But my doctor was like, take a step outside real quick. And he, like, pointed to some trees in the distance, and he was like, see those trees? And I was like, yeah, the trees. And he was like, all right, put the glasses on. And I put the glasses on, and I could see each individual leaf in the tree, and I was like, oh my god, that's what it looked like? I thought trees were just a big blob. It was crazy. It was magical. I'm hoping that's what it feels like to, like, treat my hearing. I'm hoping I just hear new things. I think that could be magical. Did I just get a piece of heart? I did. I want to hear the birds. I want to hear the birds, man. But mostly, the biggest challenge, I think, is I have to ask people to repeat themselves a lot, and I know it's frustrating for me and it's frustrating for them. That bird's a lot. I think we're up to date on heart pieces, maybe? Let's see what's left here. I'm sure we've missed one or two, and I just don't know by looking, but... let's see what's left. There is... After the point we're at, because this guide seems to be chronological. So we would need 15 more. Unless, does the next dungeon have a heart container? I guess we'll find out in a sec. So there should be 1, 2... Oh. Okay, we are not up to date. There are 2 more chronologically. We're missing a ton. That's at least 10. We might be missing up to 8. 8? 8 is 10. Somewhere between 8 and 13. I'm thinking 8. There must be a heart container in this next dungeon. I think we're missing 8 heart pieces. There is one more dungeon before the final dungeon. Do you know what game has hard font to read? And this wasn't my vision? Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. That made me think I needed new glasses. But no, that was just the game. Famously bad. I could not read the text in that game. That was so bad. Okay, heart container. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. There is a heart container in the next dungeon. Which means we are missing 8 heart pieces. I will have to figure out which 8. I think we're up to date on, like, mini-games and stuff. Oh, and if we find one more Poe, I have to get them all. Oh, I can probably guess where 1 is. Which, if so, we're not really missing 8. We're missing, like, 7. Is there any in the... I'm just gonna say it, Sizz. Is there any heart piece in the Savage Labyrinth? I would assume. Because we haven't done that yet. Oh, it's not the Savage Labyrinth. What's it called in this? What's the... Come on. I googled Savage Labyrinth, Twilight Princess, and the AI overview says there is no Savage Labyrinth in the Twilight Princess. I don't know, AI. Figure out what I mean then. What are you even good for? Cave of Ordeals. Thank you. Is there a heart piece in there? I would assume. Does not contain heart pieces. Do I trust the AI overview? No, there isn't. There are none. GameFAQs more trustworthy, and they say no. No, that's the Cloister of Trials, Sis. Cave of Ordeals. Well, that'll be a stream of its own. Maybe we'll do that next week. Do we want to do Cave of Ordeals now? Want to do that next week? I feel like we have enough heart pieces to just do it. That could be our fun thing for us next week. There's still a little life left in Gym, guys. Or do we want to save it for after the dungeon, maybe? Let's do the last dungeon first. Cave of Ordeals before the final dungeon. I like that better. I think next week we'll do some heart piece cleanup if I can figure out what's left. And then we'll do the dungeon. And There's like 4 or 5 sessions of this left still, I think. We still got a little ways to go. Snack a womp, I agree. No, I'm having a good time. This has been a good one. It's been fun. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek. It's a little bit honest. I will be honest, I do think my opinion of this game has, changed. I think I remembered some things more fondly than others. But it's still a good game. I'm mostly hamming it up. Because it's funny. It is flawed, though. It's not perfect. I wouldn't even give it a 9. That was what Kingo said. And it refuses to happen. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I've been playing Metaphor. Having fun. Another game that I would say I have opinions on, but I've been enjoying it overall. I do like it. I do like it. I did get a new party member, and I like her so far. I started her, like, quest that she gives you, and I was like, oh. She asked about... What did she ask? She was like, is everyone on that street a family? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, they're all a family. What a family. The One Piece comparisons during that? Yeah. This is 16. We all bring something cool and unique to the table. The spirit of the Let's Play still goes strong. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Guys, I'm done for the day. It's late. I went a little extra. Let's do more Let's Plays. Is that a urinal cup we were holding? Yeah, that's what this is. Jeff can't make you get down. I have been thinking about a content thing lately. And I don't know if I'll make it. But I have been thinking about a content thing. And it's not necessarily... It is stream, because all we do is stream. I don't do video uploads, but... It is like... I don't know how I would describe it. It would be something I would do for the stream. But I haven't really fleshed out the details yet. And that's all I'm gonna say. I know that's really cryptic. I need to know more about something before I even commit to the idea. It was just a thought I was having. It could be fun. What was the surprise today? That we went fishing. Messina. Food pizzas. Oh, Jim. Love you, man. Guys. Good sesh. I think this was a funny one. I like when Twilight Princess brings out the ramble in me. I think the dungeons have been the funny parts of this playthrough. We always find something stupid to get hung up on. Just like the game itself, the dungeons are the best part. Oh god. I'll see you Friday for more Yakuza. That's coming rapidly to a close. I think that only has a couple more weeks. I have to find a filler to make it to October. Unless it carries us through, but I don't think it will. But I think that'll be fun. I'll find something. Which one is this guy again? Spooky Month is almost here, I know. But I think, oh, I thought you said it was Scott the Wise for a second. When are the boys going away again? There will be like 2 weeks in a row where we have a big Friday. Possibly. I don't think I will do both of them. I will probably just do a regular block for one of them. Don't dox us? So true. So true. But that'll probably play into my decision for what we do for filler. Which I genuinely don't know what we're going to do for filler. But I need something to hold us over till Silent Hill. Could I just start it a week early? Yeah, but that's not in the spirit of things. I'll figure that out. Why am I still here? Some of us only get one night a week. Like I said, I'm only going to do one. I'm not going to do both. Maybe we could do... I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Guys. Bye-bye. Let's all three do something. Let's do a TriCast. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, we gotta do... Sorry. I'm so Jim and sorry, dude. Have a good night. I love you.